right, good morning, everyone, and welcome into Mid Morning. Mr. Dean Burrows is joining me in studio, and he is the MEW Heads Men's Basketball Coach. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so we know students are back on campus, they're in class, they're living their student lives, but they're also getting ready for fall and fall sports. So talk to me, Mr. Dean, just about the student athletes that you guys have at the W.
We have true student athletes. They're not on athletic scholarship like you see at State or Alabama or at your Division I levels. They're truly here to, for the love of the game. So they moved in on the 16th, and it's been, for the fall sports, it's been fast and furious in terms of practice, getting in shape, and then they start competition this weekend.
Wow. So typically for your athletes, how often are they practicing? Is it every day for the sports in the fall, or how does that usually work?
Predominantly, you get 6 days to practice within a 7-day period, if that makes sense. So you're having 1 day off in that week span. So it just depends on the coach and what part of the season it is, how your athletes are holding up in terms of injuries, and if they're getting the right sleep and things like that. So there's a lot of factors that come into play, but 6 days within 7 day span. Yeah.
So let's talk about what we can expect for our fall sports and what teams we need to be looking for to watch online or even go to the games.
Yeah, no, our golf team gets started. They're on the road, I believe next week, starting up. Now, in the fall, it's the women's season. It's the non-traditional season for the men's, if that makes sense.
Okay.
The men's traditional season will be in the spring.
Gotcha.
So our men's team has won back-to-back SLIAC conference tournaments championships and been to the NCAA tournament back-to-back years as well.
Awesome.
Our women's soccer team went to the conference tournament last year, so I think they're looking to build upon what success they had as well. Our men's soccer team is, they return all 11 starters, so I know they're excited about having that. And we have a new tennis coach as well as of early June, I believe. So I know he's looking to make his imprint on their program and get them going. And they have one home match, and it's in October. So we like to see people to come on out and support our athletes anytime they can.
And like you were saying, these student athletes are going to be getting on the road. How far are some of these athletes traveling for these games and conferences?
A lot of times they'll play your Millsaps and your Belhavens down in Jackson because it makes sense. In-state rivalry. A lot of schools will play over in Montgomery and Georgia. But then once you get in the conference, the closest conference school is 5 hours away. So Lyon College in Batesville, Arkansas. So you're going to Louisville, Kentucky. A lot of times you're in Missouri, you're in Illinois. So they're on the road a lot just because we're the outlier.
And I want to talk about this. Like, they're on the road doing this while they're students in college. The balance, I don't think I could do it. That is awesome how they're able to balance all that.
It is, and what it does is makes them marketable for future employers. They have to have study hall on the road and maintain their grades. And our department as a whole this past year for the academic year 24-25, student athletes had a combined cumulative GPA of 3.225.
Really?
Yes, on top of the near 3,000 community service hours that we had as a department as well.
And I quickly want to say, like you were saying earlier in our interview, that these students aren't typically on these athletic scholarships. They're doing it for the love of the game. But the competitiveness is still there. Just because they're not on the scholarship, the level of intensity that they're putting in the game is still there. Yeah,
they're college athletes. They literally, I can speak to my sport specifically, 1.4% of high school basketball players are going to go play NCAA Division III. So it's not a big chunk of people. It's a really good level. You can go professionally. I've had former players of mine go professionally, play basketball. So we
Congrats on that.
Yeah, no, it's them. We're just here to help guide them and get them to where they want to go. But it's a really good level of college athletics.
And then let's quickly talk about how can the community support the Owls athletics?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, come on out to the games, bringing the family out. It's free. It's
free, guys. You heard it, FREE.
and I mean, we have sponsorship opportunities for businesses in the community as well. We're starting up the W Club, which is a donor club where people can give as well to help support our athletes. But we go out and fundraise as well per sport. So I mean, we have fundraising, you have community service, you have your academics, and then you have practice and your competitions. It's a lot, but again, it's a small window in their life, an opportunity for them to grow and develop to become who they're going to be.
And then let's also talk about some of the community outreach and service projects that you do. And we've got lots of fun stuff coming up in October, too.
Yeah. So this next Thursday, the 4th of September, our team will be out at the United Way's annual campaign kickoff over in Catfish Alley to do a kind of meet and greet. Also, we're partnering with the Columbus Lowndes Public Library for September. It's National Library Card Sign-Up Month.
Okay.
So we're going to be partnering with them. Then come October, we have the golf outing that benefits our golf programs, men's and women's, out at Elm Lake, and that's October 17th at 8 a.m. And then lastly, October 28th, a couple days before Halloween, we're going to be having our annual Halloween Hoot and Hoops, which brings the community in for trick-or-treating, contest for the kids, contest for our students and our student athletes.
All right, Mr. Dean, it was so good having you in studio. Let's toss it to Charlie.